I'm going to share with you why weed and vaping was destroying my life. And you're probably thinking, dude, it's not that bad. It's just a little bit of weed. It's just a little bit of vaping. It's just a little bit of nicotine. How bad can it be? It's just a little bit here and there. There's productive people that smoke weed and vape, and it's not that bad, man. Blah, 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 right? But I'm going to share with you the benefits of my life when I quit weed, quit vaping, quit all the other drugs, and really got out my shit and just went full out, sober, high on life instead of being high on substances, and how it benefited my life. So 193 pounds at my lowest point, man boobs, love handles, in a bad routine, man, playing way too many fucking video games, spending way too much fucking time on social media, smoking weed, vaping, just in a constant endless cycle. It felt like of trying to quit these things, feeling like shit, going to bed at the end of the night like, damn dude, I want more for myself. I know the habits that I have right now are incredibly unproductive. They're terrible for me. They're destroying my health. But then I would wake up the next day and do the same thing on repeat over and over and over again. And the justifications of my brain felt so right. They felt so justified on, hey dude, it's okay if you hit this because vaping is not that bad. Bro, it's a fucking chemical that was made in China that are worth pennies, that tastes like blueberry watermelon ice. What the fuck? How are you inhaling that into your lungs and telling yourself it's okay to inhale that? Chemicals that are worth pennies. You think they give a fuck about your health? How are you justifying in your brain that's okay? Smoking weed. Yeah, you can smoke weed once or twice per week, maybe every single day, and still be productive. But that's not you. That's not you. You need to take an objective view at your life. You think you're productive because you go to your job 40 hours per week. You think you're productive because, you have a balance. I play a little bit of video games, social life, and I make ends meet with my job. You're not fucking productive, dude. You're not productive. There's a lot of bullshit throughout your week, and weed is killing all those. It's killing your drive. It's killing your ambition. It's killing your dopamine. So it feels like, what about that business you want to start? What about all those other habits you want to implement? What about all those other things you want to do? You've probably been inside the house for months now. What about the relationship you wanted with that one girl? What about cold approaching in public that you want to start? Want to go up to girls and say, what's up? What about the one girl that you think is pretty cute when you're walking down the street and you don't say anything? Weed and vape is affecting all those things because you're constantly inducing instant gratification into your life. It's constant, never-ending nicotine and dopamine. It teaches your brain that, hey, dude, I seek instant gratification. Anything that's hard, you don't want to go pursue it. So ultimately, when I came to this realization that, yeah, it's instant dopamine, it's bad, but also what it's doing is it's teaching my brain to cope with certain things that happen in life through nicotine and through weed. I have a stressful event, go to nicotine and weed. I have anxiety, go to nicotine and weed. I felt like shit because of the day, because it was a hard week at work and I was stressed out, go to nicotine and weed. It was a coping mechanism. And I realized that, dude, I don't even need to hit this. I don't even need to smoke this. I don't need to hit this. It's just that I don't feel normal without this. And that's when I had that realization that, dude, I've probably not had a sober thought. I've probably not been sober for a while now, right? I've constantly, throughout the day, I'm either hitting nicotine or I'm hitting weed. That fucking scared me. That, hey, dude, I haven't had a sober thought in weeks on end. I realized it was controlling my life. I wasn't controlling the drugs. I wasn't saying, okay, I'll smoke every now and then. No, I felt the craving inside my head and I had to give into it. I had zero control over those nicotine and weed cravings. I needed it. I was going about my day, going to work, and I had to go to the smoke shop. I just had to. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. I just had to. And once I realized it was controlling my life, that's when the depression and the anxiety started sinking in, because you realize, dude, this thing has control over me. I feel hopeless. I have no control over it. And if you're justifying in your brain why it's okay to do these things, then why have you tried to quit? Why have you tried to quit? If it's not that bad, then you wouldn't have tried to quit them. So I realized they had control over my life. And I was like, dude, I need to cut out this bullshit. It's controlling my daily actions. It's controlling my habits. And it's preventing me from where I need to go. So when I cut it out, I'll tell you now, when I cut it out, it wasn't instantly, but it was over time. the confidence, the happiness, the energy, the love for life came back because I realized these substances do not control me. This weed does not control me. I can be happy, I can be energetic, I can relieve stress without substances. I can have an amazing fucking day while everyone else is out there doing substances, weed, vaping, nicotine, drugs, drinking, alcohol. I don't do any of that shit. I don't do any of that shit. I can live a happy life without these things. I can be in 100% control, and I can get more satisfaction over things that bring me natural dopamine. Because when I go to bed at the end of the night, I don't think to myself, fuck, dude, I shouldn't have done that. I think to myself, fuck yeah, I'm proud I did that. I fucking proud I did that. That's what's up. I'm making progress towards my goals. It's when I cut out everything that it really sunk in. It wasn't a little bit of weed. It wasn't a little bit of vaping on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, all right? It was when I cut out everything and prioritized everything that my frequency is just different. It's fucking different, bro. I don't know how to explain it. There's a positive view. You live life with more purpose. You live life with more happiness when you're walking around and know that you're not controlled by them. You're in control of your life. You're probably watching this and you think to yourself, I'm ambitious, I'm a person with drive, I'm a person that takes care of their health. But you're not doing the actions on a daily basis. Your values are not what you say they are your daily actions. Aristotle or some bullshit said, excellence is therefore a habit, not an act. Excellence is therefore not an act, but a habit. It's what you do repeatedly. So, you'll talk to every fucking person and they'll say, oh yeah, I value my health, my family, my money, my energy, da-da-da-da-da. And you break down their routine, you break down their daily actions, and you're like, dude, your routine doesn't say that. Your actions don't say that. You have all these fat people saying, oh, dude, I love myself. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. You can't just tell yourself you love yourself. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's your daily actions. How do you treat yourself throughout the week? Do you take time away from work? Do you go to a gym? Do you eat healthy foods? It's your daily actions that speak your values, man. So quitting out the weed, quitting out the vaping, it will transform your fucking life, man. It will. Just try it out. Try it out for 30 days. Try it out for 60 days. Try it out for 90 days. Try it out for half a year. See the fucking change it can make. And trust me, if it doesn't change anything in a year, then go back to it. 100%. Gotta try it out, man. Once you try it out, you're gonna radiate higher frequencies. You're gonna talk to people. You're gonna want to get out the house. You're gonna want to socialize with people. Your natural drive, dopamine, is the molecule of pursuit. It's not the molecule of reward. It's the molecule of pursuit. It creates that go drive to go after things. Your dopamine has been so shut down through these substances and these chemicals that of course you don't feel like going to a gym. Of course you don't feel like going outside. Of course you don't feel like being productive or working towards a goal and being action oriented and staying consistent with it, because these things have depleted your dopamine levels so low that the drive is completely killed. It's like a rat in a study where it's just fucking dead. It's zapped. Cut out the drugs for half a year. Watch your life change, man. Coach Ali, if you want help getting consistent, getting disciplined, improving your mindset, building muscle, losing body fat, hopping onto a consistent routine so you can feel better about your life, man. Get out of the rut that you're in. Then check out the DMs. Check out the description of this video. Click that link. Let's get it. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. Have a great ass day today.